Just quiet for like that 2
I'm gonna
seconds.
go for a sawed-off shotgun because I'm saving up for the op I meant.
Here, switch me.
Oh, you want the shotgun?
Yeah.
Denied.
You did!
Oh my god!
No! Give it back, please. Please give it
There
back.
goes his shotgun. He's taking it with him.
Please.
Give him the shotgun back, mate.
Mate.
Give him the shotgun.
Thank you. Love you,
He
babe.
just freaking. I love how, like, we're freaking sitting there, okay? I throw the shotgun.
Surprise,
he throws the
motherfucker.
That moment you think your computer's used to your foodie internet.
That moment you can get an op.
That moment you're butthurt because your teammate jumped in front of you right when you
That
gave it a
moment
go.
when you want to knife like a M9 bayonet with your keyboard to a forward one.
Who's behind me? What do you say?
Them.
That moment when you want a karambit with your keyboard to a forward one.
That moment you died, and now you're extremely butthurt because you did.
That moment you see someone.
That
moment happens, and in that moment,
That moment
you're in a porno.
That moment when you find out you're a girl and you're a male.
That moment you're gay because you pressed the button.
That moment when you find out you're gay.
That moment you get a hit marker. That moment you go home and you have to take a shit, but it's too hard to come out.
Oh my gosh.
That moment when you didn't pull out.
Oh my gosh. Jay, it sounds like
That moment you're butthurt because you suck at CS:GO and you can't get better because people use your internet and it screws up your own internet and everything else happens. Then you go to McDonald's one day and you order the Big Mac. You got
I
your
am
fast.
so garbage.
That moment when you see a piece
That
of
moment
shit.
you realize you have the bomb.
That moment when you see
Raymond's sad because he doesn't have a mic. That moment that the bomb goes off and you die.
Perfect timing.
That moment you masturbate the porn.
you watch
Oh! That moment this guy jump scares the shit out of you and makes you want to have a heart attack, and you end up in the hospital, then you die the next day, and then you come back to life as a ghost, and then you possess the goats so you can go bad in front of your friends every day
That
while they're
moment
recording
you
YouTube
gave your
videos and
girlfriend-
everything else in the universe and everything of the penis.
That moment when you just buy an SSG-08 or a Scout skin.
That moment you buy a P90.
Shut up!
That moment when you want a knife when you can't afford it.
I'm getting triggered!
That moment when
That moment you're pissing off a friend.
Holy!
That moment when you get shot to his
That moment you lose a game.
If I hear one more that move.
That
That moment. The moment you
Oh.
want because you suck at the game. That moment your
Oh,
friend's
boy,
sitting
I
at
like
you
that.
angrily because you keep on saying that moment.
That moment
moment
I'm
when
about to fist Tate.
That moment when your internet, no, not your internet. That moment when you realize your computer shit, where you have to take 2 minutes just for it to download.
On the side!
What the heck?
There were so many of them.
That moment when your friend gets hype about something and you don't know what happened.
Dude, I had to scream it. I'm sorry.
That moment when you realize that you just triggered your friend so he screams.
You didn't trigger me.
That moment when you triggered your friend a little while ago because you kicked his ass in Dust 2.
Shut
And you
up.
try hard time.
There's a guy back there, you
My
know that, right,
balls.
Dark Man?
Yo, you're shit. You have to shut your mouth.
Suck my.
I love you.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You.
Let's be a happy family. Did anybody else like that? Please tell me you like that. Please say you like that.
It was pretty nice.
Love me, senpai.
No!
Eat me.
Go back to the freaking anime, weeaboo.
Listen here, kid. It's not my fault you were furry.
How you know what I do in my free time?
Oh gosh.
That moment when you realize your friend on his free time watching furry porn.
That's not right.